I'm going to show you how to go in and add a title like we have right here at the beginning of this video, how you have multiple titles, and we'll show you also how to have a subtitle, or that will lead you into being able to go in and use some of the same concepts to add a subtitle like you see down here at the bottom. To do that, what we're going to do is go in up here, and right now we're in the media part of iMovie, but we need to go over and change over to the titles. So if we select the titles, you can scrub across the different titles and see the sizes that they are. And you'll see in just a minute that we'll select one similar to what we used. We can take it and just drag it down, and it will automatically give you almost like a slide where you can just type in the title as you want it, and you can change the font, you can change the size of it. And here we're going to go in and change the actual font itself. So if you go up and you select the fonts, you may want to go in and show more fonts. It's just showing you some standard, but you can actually show all of the fonts in your font library. So you select right here at the bottom, and then it will allow you to see all the different kind. The only problem with this is it will not allow you to see the style of the different fonts. So you may need to open it up in some other software so you can see the font. And this one here, I chose a font that was standard on the Apple, or I'd chosen in the past I had downloaded, called Snell Roundhand. So now if you watch, you can see that it comes in, looks very attractive, and it lasts for a standard length. You can draw it out, you can drag it out longer to make it where it lasts longer, or you can make it shorter. So now what we're going to do is go ahead and add in a clip that we're going to have the font. Later we're going to actually lay the font over the top of this clip, but I'm going to go ahead and put in a picture and just drag it down to the production area down here. And what I want to show you is how we can go in and change it to where it zooms in and out. We selected the crop tool up there at the top, and by default it has something called Ken Burns. Ken Burns allows you to, it automatically zooms in, so you can go in here and change the end point where you want the zoom to go. You can even change the start point also. This way it zooms exactly into the house itself. Now we're going to be sure to check the checkbox that we accept that change. What I want to do is to show you that you can actually move this slide, this title, over the top. First, let's go ahead and show you how you would do if you wanted to leave it where you just had the title as it is. What you would do is you could go in and build a transition. So we're going to put a transition over here in between the actual title slide and the actual beginning, and then we'll also put one down at the far end. So you just have these transitions. You go up to the top, select transitions, and then you also decide to use the one that you want. There's many different ones there. Now that you have that, the next thing I want to show you is how you can actually move that and put that boxwood manor at the top. You just pick it up and drag it over, and just drag it right over the top of the image itself. You could have done this originally. I could have put the picture in there and just drug it straight down from the titles and put it there automatically itself. Then you can grab the end handle there of the picture itself and move it where you want. You can also move the title here and put it a little bit further down. You wouldn't want to have it right at the beginning. And you can even size that down some too. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull it out a little bit more and pull that picture where it lasts longer, so we can duplicate this box here. I'm going to hold down Option and click and drag and let off, and it's going to duplicate that title for me. I just held down Option on the keyboard and I clicked and drug it. And then you can just double click and change the wording. Here we want to put in a South Carolina Century Farm. That way we've got the same settings, the same font, the same colors, the same, everything's all the same that it was on the first one. Now let's watch how this looks. Notice once again that it started, first the picture showed up, and then a little bit after that, then the text showed up. This is how you do it.